And now we're live, so now you can go back to being bad.
Good morning, guys.
So the guy I just told you about.
It was a joke, JR. Hold on. Let us get through the intros. Jesus Christ. He just goes right into it.
He's talking about Dungeons and Dragons. D&D.
Dungeons and Dragons.
He's back zooming in on his camera, too. Hang on. I'm going to zoom in my camera like JR's doing.
Well, good,
wow, that looks like
good morning. Good morning, everybody. We appreciate you joining us for another wonderful episode of Road Dog Coffee Podcast. Hope your day's going good so far. We're just getting into it, so there's plenty enough time for it to go bad still. With that, hold your thoughts, go fill your cups, and we'll be right back.
Oh, I love that bean footage.
I know it is beautiful bean footage.
No midgets allowed on the podcast.
Hey, who's that?
Yeah,
That's my midget. You say hi?
Hello.
Hello.
He can't hear anyway. He's got his headphones on.
Is she? I can't remember how old is she? What grade is she going into next year, Adam?
She's 4, dude. She's starting VPK.
That's what's up, dude. Do y'all do all day pre-K or just half day there?
No, it's all day.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Putting tax dollars to work.
That's right. I mean. Shoot, tax dollars. Private citizenry.
Oh, y'all going to homeschool her?
No, she goes.
Oh, okay.
So she goes to the Goddard School right now.
Nice.
Hey, let me ask you a question real quick. They just built.
Oh, so she got her headphones so she can hear.
They just built a brand new Goddard School right down the road from my house. Where are they out of? I've never even heard of them.
I don't know where they're out of, actually.
It's brand spanking new.
It's a huge franchise.
Really?
They do a really good job, I think.
You do.
She enjoys it very much, and you can tell she learns a lot. So that's important. Yeah. All right, you going to school? All right, give me a kiss.
Awesome.
All right, have a good day. Oh, thank you.
Speaking of tax dollars and money and all that good stuff, is every time you turn on like the news or something, open up your stocks or whatever. I'm so sick and tired of seeing these headlines. Elon Musk is no longer considered a trillionaire. His stock has slid all the way down to $1.50 something a share. Blah 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 blah. $150 some a share. Who gives a shit if he's not a trillionaire right now? You think he cares? No. But that's all they can talk about, and the headlines are just coming across like crazy about that.
Dude, I don't know if you figured this out by now or not, but the news has an agenda.
Yeah, well, yeah, I think
I have quit watching the news because all it does is divide us and make us angry. And I'm just
this
done
was on Yahoo Finance. It was on
so I finally made the list for 100. For the top 100 for having $100. Does that help? Does that make any difference?
That what again?
I made the top 100 for having $100.
Oh, I can't.
Does that make a list? Does that make a hill of beans?
Yeah.
No.
No.
I don't like beans.
You guys bear with me because I'm sick.
No, dude, I've had it this week too. It's going around.
I don't know what it hit me on Monday. I went to Culver's for lunch and grabbed the burger and fries, and I don't know, it just kind of hit me just sleepy and just like it hit me fast. I don't know what in the world's going on with I've not
That's
been
what
around
you get
anybody.
for going and being around people, bro.
I haven't been around anybody. That's just it.
That's why I stay in my house.
I mean, I got to quit using Tinder. Joking.
For his food delivery. Hey, while you're on your way,
your wife is gonna love that comment.
I'm not married, dude. I'm single.
Oh,
No woman in her right mind. No, I'm joking.
No, you're 100% right.
But no,
we all love you, Spencer.
we got divorced back in 2022. She's actually getting ready to get remarried again.
Idiot.
Yeah,
I know, right?
he is. She is good. I mean, I'm happy for him.
So I just noticed something. We're outnumbered by goobers wearing glasses today, Spencer.
1, 2, 3, and 4. Yeah.
Hey, just because I can't see in HD without these things is not my fault. All right. Like as Lady Gaga says, I was born this way.
Amen, brother.
Listen, some of us went and had LASIK done, and it was the best thing ever.
I don't know if I have my thing is I have
had
astigmatism. Will LASIK cure astigmatism?
No, so
No.
I had astigmatism. You have to get PRK, so it's slightly different.
I had the PRK. I had the PRK back in, I want to say it's like 2000, 2002. It lasted for about 5 years. And then my vision went back to crap. And then I tried putting contacts back in. No chance.
Yeah,
Hurt like a motherfucker.
I'm telling you right now, if I ever have to go back to wearing glasses or contacts, it'll be glasses, because I was that irresponsible idiot that would leave his contacts in for 6 months at a time.
Yeah.
Oh man.
That'll do it.
Like I would never take them out. I would sleep in them.
I've never had contacts. I mess with my eyes and stuff too much, man. And so
that would be
bad. And I don't mind wearing glasses, man. You know, I mean, I don't know.
Adam,
only thing that I hate is, probably like most people that wear glasses, not these, but the ones I get the shit on my nose that'll like dry my nose out and make it red, the ones that are just the two little plungers, but these are just one thing. But I don't mind wearing them, man.
Adam, did you have the 30 day contacts, or would you wear?
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah, I wore the 30-day.
I wore the
Yeah,
day.
me too. That's what I wore.
Straight up, dude. Like not even BS. And 6 months at a time. I am so lucky that I never had a problem.
Yes,
Could have made myself go blind.
Yeah, I wear the daily.
I could have wound up looking like John Cantera.
Yeah. All right, so
it's perfection, my friend.
Hey, John, welcome to the family.
It's good to be back.
Yeah,
Alex, could you quit talking so much and give somebody else a turn?
I know. I keep looking for a spot to get in. Talking about LASIK though, I am 2 weeks out from mine. I just had it, so still doing the adjustment. But I'm actually glad to get rid of the glasses. I had those things on since high school. So,
dude, I'll tell you that first 2 weeks is pretty scary, isn't it?
For sure, especially the vision kept going back and forth a little bit.
Yeah. So like I was back at work pretty quick, and I was a paramedic, and so I was driving an ambulance down the highway, and all of a sudden my vision just went out, and I'm like, oh shit.
Damn. Yeah.
I managed to safely pull the vehicle over, and I told my partner, I'm like, we got to switch right now. She goes, what's wrong? I said, I can't see. She goes, what? I said, yeah, my vision just went blurry.
Wow.
My favorite part about getting it all done was when I was sitting there underneath the laser. You had the clamps on your eye, holding your eyes open. As I heard the tapping of the laser going through, I could see the serial number on the lens of the laser getting crisper and crisper and crisper the entire time. And it was beautiful. And then they put those gauze patches over your eye for the next 4 freaking days. Ugh.
Yeah, that was probably the other scary part. Is
I guess if I was still married, the only thing that would scare me is if my vision got corrected, is coming home like, oh my God, you really are pretty, or something.
Oh my God, you're not what I imagined on
Who are you?
Tinder. Who are you?
I better be nice. I'll get chastised. I better be nice.
You're gonna get sued.
Yeah, no, I don't think so. Gina's probably gonna be texting me like or Bobby.
Yeah, I'd say the worst
Ingrid.
part for me was like I think 2 nights later I tried to drive out. They didn't do the gauze patch on me. I walked out same day. But it was mainly evenings, like after dark, we got those like halos around lights and stuff. And I was fine driving to the venue, and then we were going home, and the halos became bigger than the car. So then you had several cars driving. I couldn't see the lane. I mean, it was just a big halo. I had
Wow.
to pull over and tell my wife, I'm like, that ain't gonna work. You have to drive.
Yeah, that's not good.
And you're
John,
and Adam, you were talking about me being old. Come on.
What?
I
John,
mean, at least
were you kissing? Were
at
you air
least I
kissing
at least
mittens?
I have my at least I still have my
No, I was saying
vision.
hi to my wife.
Oh, I just hadn't heard from mittens in a while. I just didn't know if she like became Cashew Kitty or.
She hangs out mostly in the kitchen, and
Oh.
I have moved my office into another spot in the place. So
Yes,
yeah, no,
we
you
need
won't hear
much.
from her.
We
Thank
need
you
a
for
much
that.
more serious room.
Yeah.
Serious
Well, I mean, it's
business
one of those
requires
things,
serious offices.
Hey,
Yes.
Logistics Lounge Media. I mean, Pedro, they got high standards, brother.
Yeah, congratulations, by the way. Welcome back.
Yeah, but who'd you have to lie to get on there? I mean, with their high standards,
it's absolutely
and you
fantastic.
made
to be
it
back.
on.
Very excited about it. Very excited to do a bunch of things with the lounge again. I mean, it's almost like I never left. I was always kind of somewhat tethered, but no, I missed you guys. Glad to be back.
And what did Pedro? Did you send him the agreement that has the language in there that to be on the Lounge Media Group, you're required to drink Road Dog coffee?
I did.
Why-
And
yeah.
he signed it too.
Why would you punch
With
people like that?
in coffee beans. He ground them up and then licked his finger and signed his name in coffee
Love
grounds.
that. That's a great idea for a commercial. I like that.
Dude.
That's serious business right there.
It is. We're serious people here, bro.
I love it.
Can't you tell?
I'm
Come
sorry.
on now.
I'm sorry. It's just not my forte.
Honestly, I will say this has been it's been a really good week for me, man, and for the lounge, for the company itself. I mean, 1, 2, 3 load board. I mean, I was officially able to unveil them, and like that's huge for me, man. Like that's the biggest name I've ever had attached to the company, dude. So, and shout out to my boy Carmelo Messina, VP of sales over there for coming through, man, and, making that connection happen. So, and,
Congratulations.
I mean, dude, went to, Freight Ninja, a few weeks ago. We all know about that, but, big things coming up with them that we're talking about this week. And, John coming back, dude. So, the network is expanding again, which is what I want. So, man, this is a wonderful week. And tomorrow, man, let's go Freestyle Friday. I'm happy about that, man. It's been forever since I've done one of those things. That's a great week for us, for me.
Maybe
man.
the next thing we'll do we'll launch a Road Dog Cigar Company podcast. Everybody's sitting around smoking cigars, talking cigar shop, talking,
That's got to be a nighttime show around a fire pit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I can never smoke one inside the house. I think my wife would kill me.
Yeah. I can't.
Mittens
I
would
just
kill you
quit-
for sure.
I
That'd
just
probably
quit
be the-
smoking.
without a doubt.
I am.
My landlord
not
might kill me
gonna
too.
Do that again.
That's a good
A
thing about
cigar?
living my
I don't smoke, and I smoke cigars. Spencer doesn't smoke. He smokes cigars.
That's right. No, you don't smoke them. You enjoy a cigar.
Yeah.
You smoke a cigar. You enjoy
Oh,
it.
without a doubt.
Smoke a cigarette.
Without a doubt.
You smoke a joint. You enjoy a cigar. It's
I guess that's a
an
good
act.
What's the difference?
I really came to love
Experience.
cigars when I was in Korea. This major that I worked with, we were both on the night shift, and we would hang out at the smoke pit between midnight and 3 because nothing was happening during battle exercises at that time. So we'd hang out in the smoke pit at night. And he was married to a Filipino woman who stayed in the Philippines, and he went back every quarter to spend a week with her. And he would bring back boxes upon boxes of cigars from the Philippines. They don't export these, and these are better than anything I've ever had anywhere on the planet.
Wow.
He has half of his closet was turned into a humidor. So he had one shelf where he had brandy sitting on it. He had one shelf with gin on it. He had another shelf with shelves with different kinds of liquors, and that would humidify the cigars as opposed to water. And oh my God, the flavor infusion was just amazing to die for. Loved those things.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, did you get the grape flavored ones?
No, I stayed away from those. Bubblegum was really good though.
Bubblegum.
Bubblicious. Yeah, I
Man,
love our
that's where
cigars.
I'm
I'm,
at.
I'm proud of what we've got. I mean, I smoke probably 3 or 4 a day. I was talking to a retired buddy of mine who's a doctor. Uh, lived down at Myrtle Beach where we had a place years ago. He lives over in Tuscaloosa now with his family, where the grandkids and all them are. So I'm like, Mark, you know, we just started talking about cigars and things, and I'm like, how many are you up to today? I mean, like now, you know, how many are you smoking a day now? Probably 5 to 8 a day. Okay.
That stuff's more expensive than drugs sometimes, man. Expensive habit.
Yeah, he said he spends probably $2,000 a month on cigars.
Good Lord.
Wow.
Jeez.
Look, if he just wants to waste money like that, I'm taking donations.
He's got it the waste. Trust me when I tell you, he's got it. But
I'll be
good
happy to
dude,
consult for him for just half that.
really good dude. But yeah,
Sounds like you found your recapitalization for Road Dog Coffee.
nah, but no. Yeah, I mean, I do typically 3 to 4 days, just about, I guess.
Mm-mm.
If I'm home, I love them. I mean, I just, you know, they're great. You know, sometimes on the
So-
weekends I'll be up at 8:30 in the morning with I'll walk Haven, come back out, you know, get on the patio if it's not too hot, cup of coffee and a cigar, start your morning.
I'll be the inexperienced idiot here. Do you actually inhale cigars like you do cigarettes?
No.
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 You're not supposed to. You'll get very high or sick.
Okay, fair enough.
I know people that have, and it's not a good experience. I mean, it's literally, it will make you high.
All right.
No, you just,
Yeah, it's kind of
So
crazy.
you literally
Yeah,
just sit there with it in your mouth and just let it burn.
No,
No,
man. I mean,
No,
you inhale it in your mouth
draw
and
it
you
in.
you taste
draw
it.
it in and
Yeah,
you
if
enjoy
you
the
wanna-
flavor.
Yeah.
and you want to like go 20, 20 to 30 seconds or more in between your puffs and stuff, because you know the way you don't want to you don't want to create more heat, because each time you draw it, it intensifies the heat, so you don't want to overdo it, and
We
create a bad
old guys
experience.
call it hot boxing. You don't want to hot box a cigar.
Right, exactly. You know, you want,
Josh, please inhale and report back.
love it.
Josh, don't you have anything better to do today? Like get a job?
Ooh.
Just curious.
And also, right now,
I'm going to
Father's
send
Day,
you a
we've
link right now, Josh. You could come and confront Adam.
Oh.
We've actually got a 25% discount called Smoke 25. If you go to roaddogcigar.com for Father's Day, Smoke 25, 25% off. Get a box while you can.
I thought that was your 250 America promotion, not your Father's Day promotion.
No, those are
Hey, Adam.
$250 off of a carton.
Got
Yeah.
it. Okay, all right.
You
Hey,
got
JR.
anything? You got anything out of the Miami area?
No.
You
God, I
got
can't
anything
hear
out
a
of
word he's
Florida?
saying.
Period.
Not today.
Oh, what about tomorrow?
Not tomorrow either.
Oh, okay. Well, I thought you could pull my hat out of the fire again, like
Sorry,
you did
boo.
last week.
Yeah, I saved your bacon last week.
Yes, you did.
I can't use you anyway because you're not approved anymore.
I better
Loser.
be.
Loser.
I better be. It better be fixed.
I'll look and see here in a second. Actually, I'll look
Saves
right now.
what
What
dude
it
got it all.
908
Who has an ice cream machine or truck going by their house or something? What is that?
That
Sounds like a
is-
child's
that's
mobile.
that's my assistant playing her piano, bro.
Oh, okay. It sounds like, well, dang, it's quite early for the ice cream man to be
Listen,
rolling
it
around.
is
I was
never
fixing to
too
say,
early
tell
for
him to
ice cream
send
in
him to buy
Florida.
my
It's
house.
already 90 degrees outside. All right, so
Yeah.
Oh, sucks to be you. It's only 78 here.
it's only 78 here.
Yeah, we're a high of 88 today, but the next starting tomorrow.
John,
the
I'm
next-
going to send you a link so you can come confront Adam.
Josh.
Everybody,
Josh, not
look,
me.
just bring it on. All right, everybody, come confront me.
Yeah.
I can take it.
Oh, man.
So
All right,
is
you're,
there-
anyway.
you're fixed. You're fixed, Jr. We got you
So,
fixed.
hey, all of us been
figured out
talking. Alex, what have you been up to, bro? I ain't talked to you in a hot minute. You and I just started DMing, and I was like, dude, stop talking to me here and come on this show. What have you been up to, bro?
It's been a while. Been staying busy. As always. Lots of changes. Been enjoying the whole FIFA stuff going on right now. We were lucky enough to get one of those down in the Kansas City area.
World Cup.
Yeah, my wife was born in Ecuador, so it's kind of a once in a lifetime opportunity. You know, FIFA came to the U.S., but came to KC, and Ecuador played here, so we got to go see that in person.
Oh, cool!
Oh wow, that's
That's pretty awesome.
Yeah,
Dude,
that is awesome.
I wanted to go so bad, but freaking A, man. The nosebleeds next week to go watch England play in the knockout rounds. The nosebleeds are $1,400 a ticket.
Oh yeah.
Lee.
wow.
It was a pretty penny.
No, that's not airfare, that's not hotel, that's not anything.
Yeah, we lucked out there with it being local, but yeah, it adds up quick.
I would absolutely love, I'm probably the biggest soccer fan on this podcast, and I would absolutely love to be there because it's like you said, it is a once in a lifetime experience, but
yeah,
when you got to take out a small payday loan to go to it, it's just
go in check cashing places.
Yeah, dude.
You know, wasn't the rule for this podcast, the last one in is the one that has to pay everybody's for everybody's soccer
Jeez, I
ticket?
can't hear Nick either.
I mean, Nick,
broke neck Nick.
you walked right into that one.
Broke neck Nick. That's right.
Hey, listen, don't you be making fun of the disabled community. We bring him on here for views, okay?
That's right.
Sympathy views.
This guy's streaming show here. Let's all give it some likes. They got a guy with a neck brace on there.
So how did you do that, Nick?
He pulled out in front of somebody.
You know, it wasn't running, it wasn't racing, it was sitting on my ass in a passenger seat, and we got T-boned about 1.5 miles from my house.
Dang.
Oh,
you know, the statistic is that you getting the majority of car accidents less than 5 miles from your residence.
Yeah,
which would make sense.
I was
Since
just
you
thinking,
spend something like 98% of your time within that radius.
Yeah.
How's your neck healing up?
You're not paying attention as much because you're close to home, you're safe feeling, so you're not paying attention as much to what's around you.
Well, I mean, they got T-boned though. I don't think was it Scott's fault, Nick?
No, he couldn't have done anything different. If he was going faster, he would have got hit.
Could have not been in that intersection.
The only thing we could have done is, in the words of the great Mr. Miyagi, no be there.
No be there.
No be there.
John, I don't know for sure. I get X-rays on Wednesday, and then I go back on the 10th. And my hope is that I get to take this thing off, and that will be that we're on the healing mend. But I won't know for sure.
How fast would the car?
Internet tells me 12 weeks. So if I'm getting out of this thing in 5 to 6, I will be very happy.
I just saw Jamie Anderson pop up. Jamie, you back in trucking yet, baby?
No, bro. He works.
He's out for good.
He works for
He lost a lot
the
of
county.
He's
For the county,
working
or
for the
something.
water department.
Yeah, the county water thing or whatever. Yeah, I believe so. I don't know. I'm sure he's watching. I'm sure he could tell us. Hey, ain't nobody mad at him, bro. It's hard out there, man. You know.
Yeah, he's been a diehard trucker forever, and to see his change, not only change career, but he also lost an immense amount of weight, and it's getting in really good shape. So, Jamie, we'll keep racing on the pounds, buddy. We'll see who finishes with the most weight loss.
Keep up the good work.
Jamie out there in that damn Texas heat working, bro.
Sweating all that butter off, man.
Hell yeah, bro. Yeah.
Sweating that butter off like it ain't nothing.
Boy, I'm telling you, just.
So, Nick, did you have you had a cervical fracture? I'm assuming, correct?
Yeah, and the I don't know which C vertebrae or whatever, but
There's only 7.
Well, it's one of the high ones there, so it's upper.
Dude,
I know that.
You are lucky.
So was it on your side of the car or the other side?
Oh, it was on mine. And if you've been in a car accident, which I'm sure almost everyone has, at least from my experience, it's true what they say, that time literally just slows the fuck down. And this thing happened in about a split second. And for me, though, it was like that scene in Austin Powers where we could both see the car. Scott kind of saw it out of the corner of his eye, but for me, like, and I can't really turn, but I started to turn my head, and now I'm facing. I thought I was in their grill, like I thought the front of their car, I felt like I was about to eat it, and it was just like boom, and it wasn't like we were going
with a freaking laser beam.
What's that?
It was a shark with a freaking laser beam.
All I wanted.
Ill-tempered sea bass. Ill-tempered sea bass.
We're lucky that we were approaching a red light. So we were going slow, and the guy was just trying to punch through some traffic. So it's not like, this was something out of the movies where everybody's going 70 miles an hour. So it was a punk ass 16-year-old entitled Floridian douchebag kid.
Dude, I don't know what it is about Florida.
They do not care if you live or die here.
That is awesome.
Care if you live or die.
Amazing.
They don't care.
Well, the younger you are, the less they care.
Yeah,
my in-laws were in a similar wreck. They were what? It was somewhere on 98. They had 3 lanes of traffic because there was a turn lane there, and some 16-year-old punk kid in a Challenger went screaming out of his neighborhood, spinning his wheels, fishtailing out, and careened into my in-laws Durango. And
I almost got hit the other night by a kid in a Tesla doing burnouts out of the Steak and Shake parking lot from the rapid Tesla chargers. And I'm just like, what are you trying to prove, dude?
It's usually the dipshits in like a Honda Accord or something, or
this is an electric Mustang.
It's like
with that big stinger pipe and stuff.
Lanes at once.
Yeah.
I don't know what it is about Florida, but people cannot drive here. Like it is.
They just
the amount of people
don't care, dude. If you're in their way, you're in their way. That's how they look at it.
Well, like 95 is one of the straightest interstates in the nation, at least here in Florida. And there are more awful bad accidents on 95 than I think anywhere in the nation.
I'll send you a link, Jamie. Sorry, Adam, didn't mean to interrupt.
Yeah.
I-4 interchange, I think it's like one of the worst, like top 10 intersections. It's like the bad, like where it connects 275 to I-4 and then starts going out east. Like that's just an absolute death trap.
Right.
It's funny because I can go all the way up to Rhode Island and say the 195 interchange up in Rhode Island has the same as that same effect.
We have a mile marker here. They've had 350 accidents this year.
Wow.
That's crazy.
In the last year.
95.
Now, Spencer, I actually read this somewhere. The deadliest state to drive in is North Carolina. That's what ChatGPT told me.
Especially Winston-Salem.
I can believe that. Like we have a bunch of idiots.
Per capita.
So, have you guys experienced any? Because I live about probably an hour away from Charlotte, just north, and I don't know if you guys heard about it on the news or not, but this whole big thing with all these street takeovers is like a big thing right now, right?
Oh yeah.
A bunch of these idiot kids, and there were some adults out there, basically shut Interstate 77 down going into Charlotte due to a street takeover. Shut the interstate down doing this crap on 77, and that is a crazy busy, interstate going north to south. Crazy busy. And this is, late at night, obviously, but I'm like, how does that even happen? Like, where the hell are the Charlotte-Mecklenburg police and the state police? I mean, because they're always close to that area, that part of 77, they're always in that area. This whole thing with all these street takeovers, man, it's getting out of hand with some of the stuff.
Down here it's like martial law.
I'm with you, Spencer. I don't see how they're not doing anything about it.
Yeah. I mean, it's just it's crazy.
Good to see you there, Jamie.
Good to see y'all, man. How y'all doing?
What's up?
All right.
Just out here working, man. Well, getting paid. I don't work much, man. I'm a meter tech. I went back. I left here as a supervisor, chief operator, and all the plants, over all the plants, and I come back in as a meter tech. Most of my job's still driving. I'm driving around all day, but I'm in a a van, so a meter tech van. I go out and read meters. I mean, I'm not reading them; they read themselves. I just pull up on them when they read and fix water leaks at meters, install new meters, take meters out, that kind of thing. It's real easy, man. It's not hard work. Uh, like yesterday, I'm tracking my miles. I walk a day. Yesterday, I only walked a mile and a half. I drove about 200 miles. And it is hot, but I'm not out in it much. I'm most of the time sitting right here in this seat waiting for a work order to come in.
What
But it's been incredible.
What size van are you in, Jamie?
It's a Transit 250.
So, Adam, you guys should help him out. Like, let him move some a skid or something around town or something, make a little extra money.
I got a bunch of stuff in here, brother. That's my one truck.
P&D work.
I don't have that much Sprinter freight. Jamie, what's your secret, dude? Have you lost freaking almost 90 pounds?
Well, I've lost almost 80. But man, it's a combination of things. Going back to work. So when I first went back to work, and that's what I wanted to mention, man. We had a bad wreck last June. Everybody knows that.
Yeah, I remember that.
That was terrible, man. But the people, my friends, and the people here on LinkedIn and all over, man, they helped us make it through that, and we made it through all right. With the GoFundMe that the Pink Cheetah set up. So that was incredible. But man, them wrecks are bad, man. It took me like 6 months to recover. And my wife, while I was home, decided I was done trucking. I still own my truck. It's parked at my cousin's house, who is my 50-50 partner in the business, Daystar Transport. And he's still running. Eventually I'll find a driver to put in it, but I'm gonna let him take care of all of that. You know what I mean? I'm pretty much over it. My wife told me, you're done. You're coming home. We've enjoyed you being here. You need to be here for your daughter. So that was a decision I had to make. I went back to the water company. I make really, really good money, and you can't beat the benefits. I actually get paid vacation, sick time, 401k, $300 a week goes into my 401k. So, and I'm making pretty good money. I was a licensed operator.
Thing, man, is that there's a give and take to being a business owner, right? Like sometimes it can be great, a lot of times it's not so great. And that the thought of, I've thought numerous times about going back to the fire department because I have a guaranteed paycheck. I work 10 days a month. I get amazing health care, and I get actual vacations where I can take off of work and I don't have to have my phone on me. I mean,
you are correct. It is give and take. The more you give, the more it takes.
Yeah.
But honestly, man, so the brain fog that I had, the stress is gone. My blood pressure's come down from like 140 over 110 to right now it's sitting at 114 over 84.
That's
doctors
awesome.
took me off my diabetes medication. I'm no longer diabetic. Doctors really, and I'm fixing to hit the gym. But I had lost from 346 to 333 when I went back to work. And I kind of stalled out there, man, and it was killing me. My knees, my back. I mean, it was killing me. And I was back then, I started at Larson Electronics as a maintenance guy, and I was mowing, weed eating, and doing everything in the yard, everything, maintenance on the machines. It paid decent, but it was killing me, man, with my weight. So I got on peptides, man, and these peptides are incredible. Since then, I've lost from 333 in the last 6 months to 263 this morning.
Wow.
And my doctors, he loves it, and he's like, man, I don't know what you're doing, but keep doing it because you're doing amazing. Taking you off this med, that med, and
so you're not doing like the official GLP-1s. You're doing a peptide.
I'm doing peptides. Yeah, it is a GLP-1, but it's listed under the peptides. It's tirzepatide. Doctor put me on it, the Manjaro. I didn't like it. It didn't really do nothing. And he was charging me $300 a month. I couldn't afford it. Me and my wife both worked, but I could afford it, but I didn't want to afford it. So I went out and found a different place, and I get 3 months of it for $200. So it's basically $66 a month. And man, it's been the game changer, man. Finna hit the gym. Doctor told me, he said, look, as amazing as you feel right now, as good as you feel right now, if you hit the gym, you're going to feel like $1 million. Now, there was a couple other things that went with it. I was able to come off the road and get on testosterone, which I'd needed for a long time. My doctor would not prescribe it to self-inject, and I couldn't be in every week to get my injection. So I went through another provider and got that, and I've been doing the testosterone shots twice a week too, microdosing, and it's been beneficial. So man, it's just amazing, man. Here's the truth about it, y'all. We give so much to transportation, so much to the freight industry, and we never realize how much it takes from us, man. Our health, and it's not only truckers, brokers. A lot of brokers are in the same position where they're glued to a desk all day.
Oh, dude.
And
I was just about to say that, like 14 to 16 hours a day for me sometimes.
Yeah, and you're sitting at that desk and you don't have time to stop and get something to eat, so you grab something bad, just like we do in the truck stop. So this is something that could benefit all freight industry, man, the whole freight industry, and we need it. We're dying out there, y'all. Our average life expectancy of a trucker 62. So if y'all want more information, anybody wants more information, reach out, man. This is doable. It's awesome. There's been no side effects. My wife's lost 40 pounds. She's super happy. Man, it's amazing, man. And here's the crazy thing about it. The doctors and the insurance and everybody want to control it. My insurance wouldn't cover it. Now think about this. Let me tell you how messed up this is. Now my doctor told me, I'll prescribe it to you because it's working. But at the start of this, when they wanted $300 a month for it, we can't get your insurance to pay for it because the metformin's controlling it. So we can't justify going to your insurance. So they wanted me to pay them $300 a month and keep me on the metformin. Well, what do we know about metformin? It's terrible for you. I mean, you start getting body parts cut off, you lose circulation. It's bad for every part of your kidneys. It's what kills your kidneys and puts you on dialysis when you got diabetes. So they want to keep you on the metformin and keep you sick when they could prescribe you something or give you something that's going to cure you. Because the cure to diabetes, as I've proven, is weight loss and diet. So they would rather have you sick and having to go to the doctor all the time and take these medications that benefits big pharma instead of curing the disease. They want to treat it instead of curing it. It's a crying ass shame, man. But that's the state of America.
I've said for years, we're on a sick care system. Like nobody in America cares about actually curing anything.
Dude, first of all, record and
some things
stream
are hereditary and you can't control them.
that he just dropped, because that shit was magic.
Yeah. Well, y'all, man, I appreciate y'all having me up, man. God bless y'all.
It's good. Good
man,
seeing you, Jamie.
No, I'm doing great, man. I feel great. All the stress is gone. Y'all see, I'm not up in here every day on LinkedIn or X beating my head up against the wall arguing with people, man. I'm over it, man. I'm back to where, I'm stress free and I'm loving life, man. So it's incredible. If you're out there in the truck still doing it, I feel for you. Go home and spend some time with your family, man. It's incredible.
Jamie, before you go, I'm going to DM you so I can get your phone number. And also, I know you're not trucking, but are you going to either Texas Trucking Show, Old Town Rig Down, or Dragging and Pulling in the Pines? I know all those are near you. So if you are, like, we can go, have dinner or something or hook up.
I might try. It depends on my work schedule. I've been the last 3 or 4 years with the Texas Truck Show. It just depends, man. I work Monday through Friday, 7:30 a.m. to 4:30 p.m.
See, they're all weekend shows. So yeah. Maybe I'll see you at one, bro.
Yeah, but
we're all happy for you, Jamie. We're all happy.
I would love to get in and talk to truckers and rub elbows with them again and show them the transformation and show them what this is capable of, man. Because that's what we need, man. We need to get healthy again as Americans. Your old time truckers are getting out of the profession for many reasons, but the number one reason is because of their health. We're losing the best and brightest truckers. We're losing the best and the brightest on the road, being replaced by these non-doms and foreigners because they're aging out and their health is so bad. So this is something that every trucker needs, y'all. And I'm fixing to start pushing this health deal hard.
I'll tell you, there's a good buddy of mine, Jamie. I don't know if you've heard of him or not. His name is Brandon, but he has a business called B Lean Fitness, B-Lean, and it's like meal plans and things like that. And he actually used to live here in Winston-Salem. I think he lives out in Kansas City now, but B Lean Fitness. There's like meal plans for drivers and stuff like that. It's like subscription based or something. But
let me tell you the deal about the peptides and the trizipatide and the tesamorelin. You don't get hungry. I mean,
Right,
it's a
yeah, I know it
diet
comes from the
without any
appetite.
pain. You do not get hungry. You got to remember to eat. I eat twice a day because I need to, not just to stuff my face. And the portions I eat. So me and my wife, if we go out and get a chicken fried steak dinner, we split it down the middle, and then we both
Yes.
eat, and we bring food home. You know what I
Yeah,
mean?
less
So
is
we've
best.
we've cut our food bill down to 1/3 what it was. So I was like, oh, we can't afford this. We can't afford this. But once the food bill started rolling in, we realized we're saving money
Well, you think
and
about the
getting
size
healthy.
of your well, you think about the size of your stomach, and then the more
Yeah.
you eat, you're stretching that. So interesting thing I learned about, I guess this Ozempic was these weight loss drugs. Uh, I was at a meeting last week. Me and some guys, we meet once a month, and I didn't get the full story behind it, but supposedly the main uh, active ingredient in that weight loss drug, that the shot that you take for your weight loss,
Mm-hmm. Is
comes
venom.
from the venom of the only
Yeah.
poisonous lizard in the world.
Yeah, we
The
talked about
Gila
that on your
monsters
show
out of
last week.
Yeah, we're coming.
Mm-hmm.
man, here's the point of it, and this is what I say to that. It may be, I don't know. I've seen the same stuff. I've got the article on my phone, but here's what I know. This is what I know for a fact. Okay, I haven't had no side effects. Don't mean everybody's not going to have any side effects. The Ozempic is bad. That's a single agonist. Where
Yeah,
what I'm on tirzepatide, they got single dual. So the tirzepatide targets is the GLP-1 inhibitor plus the GIP. So it's two different. It's dual. It's dual agonist, and then they also got the retatrutide. That's three. That's triagonist. Agonists. So I mean, it depends. But one thing we know for a fact: this medication, these statin drugs, this metformin, these blood pressure medications they got on us aren't curing us. It's killing us every day. It's killing us.
yeah,
It's a slow death. So I'm looking at it like, okay, well, as long as you make the changes while you're on it, everybody's like, oh, what happens when you come off of it? Well, you might get a little hungry. I don't know
right.
yet. I haven't come off of it. I have went down on my dosage, and I'm doing kind of a maintenance dose because I only want to lose 20 more pounds. I mean, I'm a big guy. I'm 6'4", and I weigh 260, right, 63 right now. I want to get back down to 240. That's my normal weight. That puts me at 36s in pants. Right now I'm in 38s.
Congrats, man.
From 44s. I was in 44 pants. I'm in 38s. But so we know it's killing us. But once your stomach gets shrunk up like that, you want to be careful. I mean, why would you want to go out and stretch your stomach back out? Eat more
Yeah,
times a day, smaller portions. Me and my doctor had a 45-minute talk about it the other day, and I explained to him my plan and what I was doing. He said, man, that's great, man. He says, you get it. He says, so many people come in here and they don't get it, but you get it. It's about keeping them healthy habits. Your body can survive on 1,000 to 1,200 calories a day. You don't need 3,000 calories a day. You can eat
That's
Well,
just it.
2,000 calories a day. You
I
can
was going
stretch
to
your
touch
stomach
on
down
this.
hungry forever.
I was going to touch on this on the show today anyway, but Dolly Parton just opened her own truck stop in Tennessee.
yeah,
And you think about what these guys are eating at these truck stops now. All the good truck stops with decent food are gone. You've got Wendy's and Arby's and maybe a Subway if you're lucky, but that's not really good food either.
no,
And those are the only options that truckers have. And then on top of that, as a man, a lot of men tend to eat their feelings, right? They eat the stress. They're on the road constantly. They're away from their families, and they turn to eating more food. And you eat crap, and you go buy crap in the truck stop. And it's just
Bro,
it's
the supplies when you're
insane.
sitting at home depressed on the couch too.
Yeah, when you get
Yes.
T-boned in a car and you're
yeah,
stuck
with
on
a
the
with a neck
couch
brace on. There's
with a
something
neck
that
brace.
well,
Nice
we
story,
touched on
Shannon.
this. We touched on this last week, that to keep in mind with these weight loss drugs. And I think it's Eli Lilly coming out with one that helps with, kind of, you keep your muscle mass. But these drugs are designed, you're going to lose a lot of muscle mass. So if you're taking these drugs for weight loss, you better damn well be working
You
out
have to be
just
working
the
out.
way, or you're going to lose a lot of muscle mass, and it's going to be, you're not going to look good.
It'll be a flab. It's
Right. So
but
Eli Lilly,
he's right. Jamie was talking about the retatrutide. That's going to be a GLP-3 that's just gotten approved by the FDA and is coming out, and that actually stops what's called the what is it? It's a liver phenomenon where for diabetics, your liver dumps your glycogen stores overnight. So like, I wear a continuous glucose monitor, and I've seen that in the middle of the night, my glycogen stores just dump out of my liver, and all of a sudden I get a blood sugar spike for no reason.
Dude, last night I woke up in a freaking sweat. I look at my blood sugar, it was 340. And that's exactly what happened.
insane.
I went to bed,
Yeah.
everything was fine. I hadn't eaten in a couple hours, and because the body does weird shit. And it also, when we get that fight or flight, it releases the glucose too, because it's your body saying, hey, we need energy, we need to get out of here. And so stress response can do that too, but it like
Your high
there's a
cortisol
lot of
levels,
reasons
like
for-
it's all
Yeah.
yeah, those cortisol dumps. And so I'm dog shit today because I was sweating all night, blood sugar stupid high, and like, but yeah.
See, that's one of the big things that got me out of the fire service is you never sleep when you're on shift, because you're always worried if you go into a deep sleep, you're going to sleep through your tones going off and waking you up for a call.
Mhm.
And so you never go into REM. You're constantly on the edge. You never get good sleep. You're jolted awake constantly by tones going off and loud noises and lights coming on and waking you up. Like, you are constantly in fight or flight mode. And you look at so many firefighters across the country and paramedics and EMTs, and they're all super unhealthy,
Yeah.
which is weird because, down here in Florida, it's like the complete opposite. You go to these fire stations and these dudes are like freaking specimens, and you're like, what's the difference? And the difference is down here, it is mandated that they exercise on shift.
Mm-hmm. There's a it's kind of like big in the, I'm not gonna say bodybuilding world, but a lot of fitness people take it. I don't know if it's this particular, one that I'm gonna mention, but I've tried it. It's really good stuff. It's one of the top ones you can buy. I do know that. But it's a company out of Florida called Blackstone Labs. And they've got a product called Glycolog. And it's got chromium perchlorate in it, which is, if you're going to eat like a lot of high carb stuff, you basically take the stuff and it does not, it kind of, it's like an insulin mimicker in a way. It keeps you from getting that spike. But it's called Glycolog, and it's got like super berberine in it or something.
Berberine.
Berberine, yeah. And some
So
other things in it.
berberine is natural metformin, is what
Yeah.
we're finding out. Like, berberine is excellent for your body,
Oh yeah. So is
whereas
chromium perchlorate.
metformin is not.
Yeah, chromium perchlorate is really good for you. It's got all this stuff in it, and then it's got the black pepper. That's the pushing agent to push it through your body. But you gotta check it out.
Did you know that if you don't have black pepper in your system, turmeric won't work?
Mm-hmm.
Really?
Did not know
Yeah.
that.
Yeah.
More on that.
And cayenne pepper is good for you too.
I don't know enough to sit here and coach you
All right,
through
so
it.
looking at that, that's interesting.
I've heard that, but
I don't use salt. I use black pepper on everything.
if you look up turmeric, like these guys that just sell turmeric supplements, if they don't, I want to say, is it black pepper? It might be red pepper. I have to look it up, Nick. I'll look it up and send it to you. But if you don't have it with it, your body won't use the turmeric.
Interesting.
It just processes it out.
Now, salt I got. Now that I'm not exercising, I'm doing 6,000 milligrams of sodium a day. When I am exercising,
No,
I'm
you're
doing
super
10,000
salty.
It's because of my other condition, POTS, where I need that sodium to increase my blood pressure to try to
Dude.
minimize some of those symptoms.
I saw something the other day that was, it had something to do with your cervical spine as causing POTS.
Now, this I heard because of the compression of like the vagus nerve or
Yep.
something like that. And I find that really interesting because of the other 17 dilapidated Gumby like things I have.
How crazy would it be if your broken neck ended up curing your POTS?
To be honest, like I kind of look forward to the rehab because this is a reset opportunity for me. Like I Rocky Balboa my way through everything, chin out, no skill, just trying to figure my way through it. And because of that, I'm like Humpty Dumpty. And so there's going to be some rehab opportunity here, and it might just be a good chance for me to sort of reset with my posture, which especially as an old person now, that's like it's crazy to think, they tell us as kids how important your posture is and all this shit, but what we don't realize is just how much that actually impacts everything else as we get older. Like,
Set your
when you
shoulders
don't
back.
have that space, and what's that?
Set your shoulders back when you walk a little bit. You're supposed to stand up straight and set your shoulders back.
It's funny though, if you overdo, like me, I try overcompensating that way, because that's
And
how
hold your
that's how you
stomach
have posture when you have posture. But when
Yeah.
you've been overcompensating for 30 years, you have muscular imbalances that things are weak, they need to be corrected. So
Yeah.
if you actually ever watch me run, I'm like a T-Rex, because I'm overdoing it, like trying to put my shoulders back, chest out, but I'm sort of like out over my waist. Yeah, we're gonna make fun of me another time for that. But the Superman is the like, if you want to do a quick course correction in like the middle of the day, like, is my chest pointing up? Like, am I doing the?
Yeah, I mean, you don't want to walk around like you're trying to be, a Billy Badass or anything, but your natural.
I want everyone thinking I'm ready to
setting
fight.
your shoulders back is your natural posture. But there's a little exercise that everybody can do. It's actually Arnold Schwarzenegger used to do it back when he was in his prime bodybuilding. You lean up against the wall, you back up against the wall, and you put your hands on your hips and stuff, but you suck in like you just suck in your gut, right? You let all the air out, but you suck in and hold, and do several sets of those, 30 seconds, whatever you can do, I guess. But you're sucking your gut in, and eventually over time, your muscle memory starts remembering that, and you kind of like, it's kind of a natural thing, but it also helps set your posture when you do it.
Yeah, it's resetting the pelvis is what
Right.
it is.
Yeah.
We
And
tend
that's
to
what he used to do that all the time.
front or back.
Yeah.
That's a really good one. You do that while you're squeezing your glutes too. It's a way of like, you'll
Yeah.
feel the pop.
Yep.
Especially for those of us who are already complained about sitting most of the day, which normally is not something I did, and now I do way too much of.
Yeah.
Well, y'all,
It
God bless
works.
you. Hey, y'all, I'm finna jet, man. I appreciate y'all having me in, man. I'm gonna go try to find something
Be good,
to do.
Jamie.
I'm sure somebody,
Be safe out
I'm
there.
sure
See you, brother.
somebody's
Good
got
job, man.
Pedro,
Yeah,
you
man,
know
I
what would be
appreciate
great
it.
is to get Jamie and Lombard.
Would you
on
let
a-
him finish
on a
fucking
show.
talking? Jesus
No.
Christ.
Well, y'all see, I shaved my beard off, right? Because I had to see if I had a chin again. So.
You're still ugly, Jamie. You're still ugly. It's
I
good. It's
know.
all right, bro.
I know, but I'm ugly as hell. As long as you don't die, I ain't got to worry about being the ugliest guy on the
Hey.
face of the earth. So we all good, brother.
Hey, you're right, brother. You're right, man. You're first. I'm second. Hey, I'm okay with second place in this category. It's all right, man. I'm proud.
Hey,
I'm
if
proud of you,
Jamie's
Jamie.
gone, I'm out too. So
Hey,
thanks for letting me drop by,
Hey,
boys.
Jamie. Hey, I just want to say before you go, I'm proud of you, bro. I'm not as lost as much as you, but I'm there with you, man. I had to get myself together, so I'm happy for you, dude. I'm glad to see you're getting healthier, and that means you're going to be here longer for your family.
See you.
Have a good day. Be fucking safe. I think he froze.
Yeah, there he is.
See you,
Y'all
Jamie.
be cool, man.
Later, brother. Oh my God, what is that?
Oh shit! Here we go.
What's up, gentlemen?
Here we go. We go from a guy with a manicured beard to a guy with a wild ass beard,
I know. It looks like a homeless person.
and he's got glasses too. So we're keeping the ratio up at least.
What carpet did he flying on?
I can't say racist jokes on this show, so, but that was a good one, Adam Spencer.
I didn't say that. That was Spencer.
I like to blame you, Adam.
Yeah, he's the real Spencer.
Now,
He is,
seriously,
right?
though,
See?
Pedro, it would be cool to get Lombard and Jamie on a show together to discuss health more.
Oh yeah. He needs to come. He has to be to work early, so he wouldn't be able to come on. I was gonna say he should come on fucking Iron Minds. That'd be great. We get that show back going again.
Yeah, we get Brandon from B Lean Fitness on Lombard.
I talked to Brandon. He's a pretty cool dude. I know
Yeah.
who he is.
He is.
So what he does meal plans for $14 a month or what?
I don't know. I don't know what the
Yeah.
charge is, but he's got a lot of
They're
drivers.
pretty good,
on it.
and I want to say he used to be a trucker too, and he was a bigger guy. Like he lost a bunch of weight himself
Yeah.
and shit.
Yeah.
Matter of fact, I had him on the lounge. Like, I don't know. I think his company was maybe 6 months old at that time. I'd saw, and I think it was Overdrive did an article on him, and I had read that article, and I had him on the show. I don't know, 2 years ago at this point, something like that.
Yeah.
And we've talked a little in between then, but he is a really good guy.
Mm-hmm.
I find this stuff interesting. You know, we're all going through it together. So learning, learning more stuff every chance you get, I don't think can be
Well,
a bad thing.
the worst part is we're learning all this as we're getting older, which really sucks. If we knew all this when we were younger, I think we'd be a healthier generation than we are. But it's been crazy. And
I
Jim
enjoy
is
it. I
absolutely
work out
right.
every day. I love
This
working out.
industry will kill you.
Dude, I
John.
don't know about that because, man, like I've known about let's be honest here, guys.
That's what I was gonna say. I know about it since I was a kid.
We've all known about health and fitness. Everybody knows
Yep.
what sitting on your ass does and shoving your face full of fatty cakes and not exercising does. Nobody has an excuse. None of us do, especially like people like me and Adam being a firefighter and me being ex-military. Like, fitness is part of that life. So like none of us have it. All of us are just make excuses of why not to do it. And also, I also think that it's a guy thing, dude. I mean, women notoriously take much better care of themselves, just all around. You know what I mean? I think guys, we're just more focused on, like the core things: waking up, going to work, making a paycheck, providing for our family, mowing doing all the stuff that we got to do. And I think that is a big problem with men is we put all that shit secondary to all the things that we know we have to do to make our life and lives of our families and blah 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 around work and stuff. So yeah, but it does suck, dude. Like, I'm with you, John. Like, I am, man. It sucks when we do it when we're older because it takes so much more work, dude. Like, it's not like when we're 20 something again, man. We could just go run 5 miles a day or whatever, and and start shaving off pounds. It's not happening.
God, man, I hated running when I was in the military. Oh my God,
I
I hated more than anything. Oh, I'd
And those long hikes with the 50-pound rucksack on your back.
Oh no! I was Air Force. I didn't have to do that shit.
Chair Force.
Yeah,
They did
so easy a
Chair
caveman
Force.
can do
They
it.
did PT. They did PT and G.
I got to tell you, I loved my time in the service. I flew D7s. You all know what a D7 is, right?
Is that a bulldozer?
No, it's a desk with 7 drawers.
Oh.
I loved it. I loved my time in the military. That's all.
Yeah, either way.
It's
So
a lot of fun.
it does suck, but hey, we're all going through it, man. I'm just really glad that pretty much everybody I know is like on some sort of health journey. Not everyone's doing the weight loss shots or the peptides or whatever, but like almost everyone I know is doing something to better some part of their health in their life, where they're trying to get better sleep, trying to lose weight, or bring their blood pressure down, just whatever it is, man. And so I'm just glad that like a lot of us are doing that stuff, man.
Well, we're
Yeah,
starting
I
to figure out that we
area.
want to live longer. We're
You
starting to
gotta
figure
try
out we
it.
want to live longer.
You got to try and see what works best. Like a lot of people on this all meat diet, right? Steaks and chicken and stuff like that. You got to see what works for you and your body, what your body responds to the best, and stick with it. And so because everybody's built differently, so whatever works.
That's why my wife and I have a lot of sex. My only cardio.
You actually, believe it or not, lose a lot of calories doing
Bro,
that.
you're not going to
thank
lose.
you.
You're not going to lose a lot of calories in 2.5 minutes.
Burn a lot of calories.
Dang. That's why I said a lot. That's why I said a lot. You
Damn.
have to do a lot. You know what I mean? So it builds it up over time.
Yeah.
Damn, that was a good one.
That was a good one.
That
I
was
walked into it.
damn.
I was thinking I'll for like 60 seconds or something. But, gone in 60 seconds, like the movie.
Damn, Spencer.
Jamie said
Savage.
you worked in the ladies department. Dang, Jamie. Oh man, the fucking
you got to look at different services, okay? In the Air Force, I think I was issued a weapon twice in 10 years of active duty. Twice.
Yeah.
And one of them was in Korea, and they went and they took our weapons away because some airman was sitting there pulling a John Wayne thing, twirling his M9 Beretta and slamming it into his holster, and he shot himself in the foot. So, I mean,
What did the trigger catch on? His finger or like something on the holster?
Yeah, his finger. He was spinning around on his finger and went to slam it, in, but his finger was still in the inside the trigger guard when he slammed it back into his holster and pulled back on the trigger.
Wow.
But yeah, it was unbelievably stupid. But that's why we Air Force guys, we don't have a lot of guns.
Yeah. Like the only gun that could go off by dropping it was, what was it, like an old 1800 some Colt, I think it was. That if you dropped it hard enough, it would go off. But yeah, guns don't just go off if you drop them.
Hey Spencer, is that the where you put the ball in the mullet and then you put the gunpowder in it?
No,
did you just say in the mullet? Put the ball in the mullet.
Musket.
Sorry.
Musket. Sorry, common misconception.
They're both.
Christ.
Yeah, that's crazy, man. He shot himself. I bet he was a laughing
Josh,
stock.
I'm amazed you tie your shoelaces together.
Oh,
wow.
you said mullet for musket. Jesus.
Put the black powder in my mullet.
Well, I'm sure that's the redneck thing out in West Virginia, somewhere in the Appalachian.
Sir, he lives in North Carolina. If he
It wasn't towards Spencer, retard.
Do what?
If he hadn't told you that 16 times per show, he'll tell you now.
What?
That you live in North Carolina.
About the amazing Carolina barbecue.
Oh yeah.
I mean, it's better than Texas. Texas has barbecue.
Dude, you're crazy.
Hey, listen, I don't see all the people coming over here for the World Cup running to fucking North Carolina for barbecue. I'm just saying. I'm just saying.
This or not, dumbass, but there's not any games in North Carolina.
Dude, there are people that have flown into LAX or New York who are making cross country trips, and they're coming down here into other places. So don't give me that excuse. I don't want to hear that crap.
The one single thing that's going to stand out, this whole FIFA phenomenon, the one thing for me that's going to stand out the most is the Scottish drinking all of the beer in Boston.
Right?
Oh, yeah.
That just still blows my mind. I mean, Sam Adams, Guinness, and one other one that starts with a P, I think. I mean, and they're there for like a month. But how do you drink a city out of its beer?
Especially Boston.
You're professionals.
I mean, that's crazy.
You're a Scot.
Yeah, did y'all hear a lot of the foreigners are going home with ranch dressing.
Ranch dressing.
They are literally so here's the thing.
Wow.
Here's the thing. Hidden Valley has actually started emergency production of TSA approved amounts in pouches. And they're selling it, and they're now shipping it overseas to people who couldn't get it because TSA was stopping so many people with ranch dressing and making them throw it away.
Yeah, and then I heard that the TSA started letting them carry it.
Of all the weird stuff you're going to hear this morning.
Ranch dressing of all the things.
I don't know.
So
my biggest thing about all this is honestly, man, is seeing our country through all these people's eyes. That's my favorite thing, dude. Who freaking knew, or who remembers how amazing America was until you started seeing all these people online? I'm serious, man. I've watched some of these videos and teared up, man. Like the way some of these people just interact about like the simplest things. They're like, dude, the one lady lost her shit because of the selection of ice cream we have in America. She was like, we have like 5 flavors and you can't even, like, lost her mind over the ice cream variety.
Videos on TikTok and X talking about these guys. They're like, we owe America an apology. You guys really are the greatest nation in the world. It's been really cool to see that and see people come over here and be welcomed, and they realize that we're not all a bunch of pretentious assholes, that we really are a great country.
Yeah. And just the beauty, man. One of there's I can't remember, I think it was the Cuban team or something, but a whole bunch of these people went to the Grand Canyon, and like there were grown men crying in this video, sitting there at the Grand Canyon saying, man, I've never seen something so beautiful. Like if I wasn't standing here right now, I would think this was a painting. And I don't know, just amazing things, dude. You know, I mean, I think we as Americans, we're too comfortable, man, and we're just so used to all this, and we don't understand the simple things. Ranch dressing, and who the fuck knew that ranch dressing wasn't sold worldwide? I mean, this is an atrocity to mankind. But look at that; these people are freaking out over ranch dressing
because we're poisoning all these people with our shit, dude.
Chick-fil-A. I mean, dude, I saw these people. The first thing they did when they got off the plane was went to Chick-fil-A. Like it's like, I mean, it's just the stupidest stuff here, man.
God's chicken is holy and pure.
Yeah. The guys down in Texas? There's a guy down here in Central Texas that's bringing people to his ranch. He's got like 30 something acres and bringing people there to shoot firearms and go mudding and ride horses and like just opening their homes to strangers and stuff, man, and letting people.
I can really identify with the desire of Chick-fil-A. Okay, when I got back from 2 years in Korea, that was the first thing I wanted when I got back was Chick-fil-A.
Yeah, but you know, I mean, but these again, I didn't know Chick-fil-A wasn't overseas in some sort of sense or another, but it ain't. You know what I mean? And I mean, it's stupid. To us, it's just a restaurant, and I get it's whatever. But it's just like, I mean, this thing, Walmart, HEB down here in Texas, people just freaking out over the size of the stores. HEB. I mean, just freaking out over the size of shit. People saying, "Oh my god!"
And Buc-ee's.
Oh man, do I miss HEB? That was my favorite.
Oh, they are flipping over Buc-ee's. It's hilarious.
Yeah.
I wonder how many
barbecue. It's look.
And barbecue.
They are losing it over ribs. I didn't realize that people didn't barbecue in foreign countries, but
they do, but it's just not. I'm not gonna say it, but anyway, I wonder how many have gone to In-N-Out Burger.
I've seen a few. Like people that have done it, like that are in LA for the games in LA and stuff.
Yeah,
that's something Josh would eat.
Yeah. So I mean, but it's I mean, dude, one of my favorite people has been this Japanese guy that was here in Texas. I mean, this guy hooked up with some locals here, and they just took this guy everywhere for I don't know, like a week or so. I mean, just everything, to the rodeo, to a bar, and he rode a mechanical bull, to Whataburger, barbecue, and his favorite drink is Tito's tequila.
Here's what I want to know. Speaking of the Japanese. How many people have come over here, like the Japanese and other Korean and other people that come here and go to an actual, like a Japanese guy going to an actual Japanese restaurant where they cook on your table to see how it compares to his food back home? I wonder how many people have done that.
That is a good one. That's an interesting one. Probably zero though, because why would you do that?
Just to see what.
I'm not gonna fly to China and look for the first McDonald's, Spencer.
Yeah. I just wonder how many of them did that. I wonder if it tastes like home.
Probably not at all. that would give bad reviews for me. That would give bad reviews.
Sure, it would.
But either way, this FIFA stuff, the World Cup. The World Cup, not FIFA stuff. The World Cup stuff has, I don't know, for me personally, has been absolutely amazing to watch all this stuff. I'm not a soccer fan, but I would go watch anything live, like any sporting event. I'll go watch live because I know it's a different experience. So But man, totally great stuff. I'm really glad that we did that here, and I've even seen, I don't know if it's a serious thing, if they can actually seriously do this, but there is a petition going around online to make America the permanent, or North America, because there's games in Mexico and then there's like 2 in Canada, but they're trying to make North America like the permanent destination for the World Cup games.
Really?
Yeah, people are like, dude,
that's crazy.
It's perfect. Like the North, they're like, dude, this is the perfect place to do this. You have plenty of space. I mean, the stadiums, look at that. Like someone brought this up. In other places they've done World Cup games, like local governments and cities have had to spend millions of dollars to build infrastructure and stadiums and stuff to like host these things. But here in America, because of our sport love for football and other sports, we have these massive arenas and stadiums that are already in place, have everything that everyone needs, all the infrastructure, all the Airbnbs, the hotels, everything that they need to host these, we already do because of our love for sports as it is. So, yeah, people are making a thing saying this is like the perfect place to host these things.
So I think one of the things that FIFA has started doing now, the next World Cup in 2030 is in Spain, but it's Spain, Portugal, and I forget the third country, but they're all right there. They're going to play in 3 countries like they did here because they see the benefits. But I wouldn't be sad if they permanently held it in North America. I mean, that'd be amazing.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean it's done amazing. I mean it's done wonders for tourism. I mean in all kinds of places, not just where the game's at, man. You know, because all these people are traveling across country. I've seen several families that like they've rented RVs. You know what I mean? And they're literally traveling from, you know, game to game. One set of people, they came over here without a single ticket to a World Cup game. All they're coming here to do is basically tailgate. Like that's their whole thing.
Wow.
They're just going from like city to city, game to game, and just like hanging out. And it's the same thing of like our football. People in the parking lot just chilling, grilling, drinking. It's like the same shit. So yeah, so it's done wonders for this country, man. Money, inflow money, and you know, tourism, all that kind of stuff, and relationships.
Positive, you know, outcome.
I just wish Mount Pleasant, Texas, got a little bit of the money.
Ain't nobody coming to that shithole. Or they go come out there and see trailer manufacturing.
Hey, we've got lakes. We've got good fishing. We got good barbecue.
No, you don't.
You know, Northeast Texas has got, you know, hospitality.
Like we got Walmarts and Chick-fil-A.
we got an ATB on the corner and a Taco Bueno.
We got Whataburger.
Listen, ever since Whataburger got bought by Chicago, it's been.
I know. Yeah, I know. They fucking Yankees mess it all up, man.
Yeah. People like
Josh. The one here near my house is not that good. I was disappointed.
Yankees.
It's just it's same thing with Bluebell ice cream. Like even though it's still made here in Texas, man, it was so much better when it was only sold like here and in Louisiana and Oklahoma.
It doesn't taste like the good old days anymore.
Yeah, yeah.
Bluebell.
They changed it. I bought some here. I don't know, sometime last year. And
Lots of venture capital does when they buy out a chain.
I'll just
but now Bluebell's still owned. Bluebell's still owned by the Bell family, and it's still predominantly produced here in Brenham, Texas. But I don't know, it probably tastes exactly the same, John. You know how it is when something isn't as exclusive to you anymore. You feel, you know, I was just bullshitting, honestly.
If you have a connection over there, Pedro, at Bluebell,
I don't.
I wish they had an ice cream out years ago called Ice Cream Cone. And the container looked kind of like a waffle cone. It was kind of almost like a Nutter Butter type ice cream. It was called Ice Cream Cone.
I don't buy their expensive. I don't buy their overpriced.
I wish they would come back out
cream.
with that one.
I buy HEB Creamy Creations.
Yeah,
that's what I buy. I buy store brand, man.
Kilwins is one of my go-to, and Grater's ice cream out of Ohio.
Grater's is
good.
Shit.
Yeah,
Kilwins.
Chip. Oh, yeah, Kilwins is good too.
Nah,
I don't know if I have a favorite ice cream brand.
And there was one called.
Ever since I started reading labels, so many things in the grocery store have been ruined for me. Like it's just,
that's true.
It's insane.
Yeah, I mean,
do you know that imitation vanilla flavoring is the same shit that's in nail polish remover?
Oh yeah.
Like, who decided? Hey, I wonder what this tastes like. Oh shit, that tastes like vanilla. We should put that in ice cream.
There's a lot of stuff.
People that look like Josh.
Capitalist.
I started a new trend.
You're such an idiot.
I started a new trend. People that look like Josh. Damn Yankees.
Hey, please start that trend.
Yeah, there's a lot of crap that our government needs to just wipe out from these food. You know, all these.
Well, Spencer, that's your first mistake. You're saying our government. That's your first mistake. I think the private marketplace, consumers.
Kennedy got in as the secretary, and it was supposed to be Maha, but that's died.
Like, I know that dude's a little fucking crazy, man. I'm gonna just say it. That guy,
He's got
something,
worms in his brain,
dude.
bro.
Something. That dude
Well,
is.
he is a Kennedy, dude. I mean, you shouldn't act surprised.
Well, I
So,
mean,
I think that he had a
he's
good
not, but
idea.
he's not that kind of off like that dude. He's smart, and he'll say some shit. I'm like, yeah, and then he says something. I was like, no.
It's called. Well, he probably went in with good intention, but he got to Washington, and well, he's already known about Washington how it works. But it's called red tape and green. Too much money, grease and wheels, the corruption up there.
I don't think you'll
industry's
ever see them
corrupt.
actually pull food coloring out of food. You know, they've promised it, but they're, oh well, give us
Well,
until
it's not just that.
2029.
It's the inflammatories, the canola oils, the
Yeah,
things
the
that you don't
seed
find in
oils.
Europe.
I was
And
looking at
all
Publix
corruption.
yesterday.
All corruption.
I was looking at Publix yesterday and looking at popcorn. Just
Yeah.
a decent snack you could have. And you start looking at all these quote unquote natural popcorns, simply popped and all that. You look at it and it's sunflower oil, canola oil, like all that shit is bad for you.
Mhm.
Why can't you just use beef tallow?
Well, canola oil was, I mean, look that up, what it was used for back in World War II and stuff.
Well, yeah, it was used to
And,
lubricate engines.
Right. And you want to put that in your body. I use the white, like the Orville Redenbacher, the white corn, the raw white corn.
Orville Redenbacher's gourmet popping corn.
Yeah, well, I use it's in the jar. It's the white popcorn, and use it with coconut oil, coconut lard. Pure coconut oil is oh my God, it gives it a great taste. And pop it on the stovetop yourself.
Does it taste like North Carolina?
Better than North Carolina.
Wait, Spencer, do you live in North Carolina right now?
Yeah. Yeah, I've always lived here. Mhm.
Adam, where do you live?
Oh God, what's that time number 500?
I ain't telling you that.
Oh God, what a sissy.
We don't talk to Yankees.
Oh, what a sissy.
He lives in Louisiana.
Oh God. Still love you, Adam.
Yeah.
It's all right, Josh. Everybody needs heroes.
Yeah, but this there needs to be definitely a correction. And just like Josh said a minute ago, it starts with the consumer. That's the problem. The consumers, they don't have the voice. You think
That's
they
true.
would, they don't.
They have the voice, but we have been just dumbed down to where
Right.
most people don't give a shit. People are just trying to survive. It's like people on food stamps. There isn't a damn thing on food stamps that's healthy for you to eat outside of vegetables. And if you honestly look at our vegetables, they have what 1/3 of the nutrients they used to have because of crop stripping.
Yeah.
I mean, you literally have to eat 6 cups of broccoli, raw broccoli right now to get the benefits of what one serving of broccoli was 50 years ago.
Mm-hmm. Unless you go to a farmer's market and buy it fresh, buy the organic.
Yeah.
It's not
And
sprayed.
that's the other thing is it's all covered in pesticides, and so you're ingesting all that shit in your body, and that
Mhm.
disrupts your gut and kills good bacteria. Like it's
Yep.
just. I'm all for capitalism. I'm a big conservative. I'm a big fiscal conservative. But you start looking at our food supply and what we're doing to people, and at some point you have to say, "Hey, this shit isn't working. We need to change it."
So when it comes on the corruption, where it's done by design to keep everybody unhealthy, so they can sell you drugs, and it's all intertwined. I'm just telling you, a lot of it is intertwined, and it's a shame that you got that crony capitalism is what I call
Yeah,
it.
it's all Josh's fault.
And something else, something I learned, and I've always loved the European wines. So I was in Total Wine about 3 months ago, and I was getting ready to, get a couple of bottles of something, kind of one of my go-tos. And it was like, $25 or something like that.
Was it Mums?
No, it was Courtney Benham Cabernet, which is really good, by the way. But because typically you kind of thought that, okay, well, I've got to spend $25 or $30 or more to get a good quality wine, right? That doesn't have the heavy tannins, it's not going to make you feel crappy and all that stuff. But anyway, I was talking to one of the ladies there, and like I said, I've always loved European wines, but I was kind of bred that, that you can't get anything quality under $25. And she goes, "That's totally incorrect. All these European wines out of Spain, Italy, France, and there's a lot of good Spanish ones, Toros, that are 11 to like $15 a bottle. And I can tell you right now, you don't get the heavy tank because over in Europe they don't allow them to spray their stuff with pesticides. Like in California, everything's heavily sprayed for bugs and things like that. And over
Yeah,
here,
you look at
that
strawberry
issue.
crops.
Right, but they don't have that issue over in Europe with the bugs and all that. But a lot of the reasons that people feel like crap, get brain fog or stuffy noses, it's all the chemicals. But so I've been buying a lot of these like Spanish wines, some French wines, a few Italians that are kind of my go-tos that are $11 to $15 a bottle type stuff.
Yeah.
And
Spanish and Italian reds.
I would put it any day of the week against a $70 bottle or a $50 bottle here out of California. Any day of the week.
Oh yeah. Now for me,
And
it's all about
cleaner.
Chianti.
It's healthier.
I
It's just cleaner.
love Chianti. Love Chianti. And,
Oh, yeah,
and
me too.
But the bottle I buy is usually about $16 a bottle.
Or Super Tuscan. Oh yeah.
Well,
Get
you know,
that
you're
nice
talking about the
70-year-old.
pesticides, but what is it? Is it, John, you might know this. Is it 60% of our strawberries come from California, from Driscoll's?
Oh, did you
I
see that
want to
big
say
article
it's
about
70, but yeah, it's a high number.
that? Did you
Yeah.
see that big article about Driscoll?
Yeah, the amount of cancer that
Yeah.
childhood cancer around the Driscoll farms.
Oh, so hey,
I've
do you want me to
actually-
teach you? Hey, hold on. Can I teach y'all something
Water
about strawberries that I just learned, and it changed the way that we buy and eat strawberries. If you go to a store and you buy your regular brand of strawberries that you buy now, and you cut that strawberry open, and that strawberry is white inside, that is not that is a man-made strawberry. That is something that was created in a lab and whatever, and that is like 70 or 80% of the strawberries on the market are like that. When you cut open a strawberry, the entire thing should be red all the way through. That is a true
as long as it's
strawberry.
right, yeah. If it's
So how do you? The
age.
question is how do you tell by looking at? the
Even though I fucking hate the word organic. God, I hate it because it's a term people use to just throw money, extra money on the top of stuff.
It doesn't
But
mean
most of the
that.
way, most time, the only way you can get it is the ones that say organic on them, or like a lot of the local grown ones would be that way. But either way, you may have to buy a few brands to figure it out. But there you go. If you cut open your strawberry and it is white in the middle, that is not a
Go
true
to-
natural strawberry.
Go
You know, the
to
other
a
thing that
local-
I saw the other day that was disgusting is chicken. Our chicken is literally being soaked in bleach.
Well, yeah, that's been a thing for a while.
So if you're not getting air chilled or pasture raised chicken, you're eating chicken
you
that's
have to
soaked
get
in
air
bleach.
chilled and get it like there's a brand that you can buy at Whole Foods and other places called I think it's called Bob Evans or something like that. And
It is not Bob Evans, I can assure you.
Well, it's something like that. Evans. It's something Evans or something. It's the label's like red, white, and blue, but the logo, but it's vacuum seal packages, and it's air chilled. And you're right. You know, you want air chilled. If you're going to buy chicken in the grocery store, make sure it says air chilled on it. And as far as strawberries, go to the local farmers market. Go to these strawberry farms
dude.
where you pick your own. Trust me.
So it's strawberry season down here in Florida coming up real
Yeah.
quick, and we just got
And blueberries.
2 flats of strawberries from the local farm an hour to our west. Those things were amazing.
Oh yeah, totally different taste.
And we eat them like they're going out of style. I mean, my kid eats strawberries every morning.
They're sweeter.
And
Oh yeah,
at
they're
lunch every
really
day.
good. And you know that's the healthiest fruit you can eat. Is a strawberry.
Really? I thought melon
And
was
you can get
the healthiest
you can
fruit.
buy a whole bunch of them at the farms and stuff, take them home and cut them up and freeze them.
Yeah.
There's something about the seeds and strawberries that I can't remember exactly how it goes. We have to look it up. But
The
yeah.
actual fruit is the seeds of the strawberry.
yeah, the strawberry is the healthiest, or was the healthiest fruit you could eat when I looked it up years ago.
Well, that's if it's not. I mean, it's one of the dirty dozen, and it's one of the dirtiest of the dirty dozen.
Yeah.
And one of the worst you can eat now is apples, which I think personally sucks because Cosmic Crisp apples are absolutely amazing.
Granny Smith are good. A good old
Granny
Granny
Smith
Smith
all the
apple
way.
pie. A good old apple pie. Made with Granny Smith. Oh, so good.
Mm.
But yeah, I mean, it's just people need to be cognizant of all the crap that food companies push on you, and just because it says organic, going back to what Pedro said, that is a marketing ploy. It's just because maybe they did something slightly different and they can label it legally under, FDA guidelines and call it organic, but it's really not. It's kind of like farm raised. It's kind of like, people have this misconception of eggs, cage free, pasture raised, all this branding and this marketing tricks that they mind screw you with to make you think you're getting something. The only real way to do it is one, go buy your eggs straight from a farm, fresh, right? Or if you do buy them in the grocery store, I've always liked the Vita Farms brand because now they're more expensive, but I buy the organic pasture raised. That's what you want, and you can look all that
Are
up.
you kidding me? Have your own damn chicken coop.
That's the best way to do it. I mean, I get my eggs, local farms. I don't buy them in the grocery store anymore. But and there's a difference in taste. The yolks are just much richer. The little silky eggs are amazing. But yeah, it's just buying habit. It's just, sometimes take the time to go out of your way to go get the real deal.
Absolutely.
Markets. I mean, it's just, people need to take it seriously and really, like certain things, take the time to go buy right. A lot of times they're cheaper anyway. If you go to farmers market, they're cheaper than going to the grocery store.
Mm-hmm.
Well, there's also, like around here, Rebecca most of the time, gets our eggs from local farmers.
Yeah.
Not even farmers market. Just
It has the poop on it.
knows
Yep.
people that raise chickens, and she just goes. She takes, we have a bunch of egg flats that we've bought over time, and she just takes them and fills them up and brings them back, puts them in the refrigerator, and they last longer.
Yeah, they'll last a few months on your countertop. Like over in Europe, they don't even put their eggs in the refrigerator in Europe. It's all on the counter because they eat them. They're good for like 2 to 3 months on your countertop. As long as you don't wash all the poop off of it, you got to keep that on there. I don't know why, but that's just a thing, I guess. But or you can wash and put them in the refrigerator. But yeah, they do good if you leave them out like that.
All right, guys, I got to run out of here. Spencer, do you want to stay in the show, or do you want to roll off now?
No, let's wind it down. Because I've got some things to take care of, and
I gotta vote too.
Rest
Me
my voice.
too. I'm finished sending these prospecting emails, and I need to make some calls. But I'm hungry right now, so I need to get up and get some food before I do that.
Can you get some barbecue?
I do. If I had some barbecue, I would. If I had some barbecue right now, I would. JR, what do you got to leave us with, man?
Oh, not much. Just go buy my book. It's on Amazon, or email me, and I can get you a book.
I'm still waiting on my copy. I'm still waiting on my copy with that bottle of whiskey.
You know what? I keep telling you, send me your address, but you keep saying no.
I can't do that because then you're going to show Josh where I live.
Well, at least you know.
The real Mr. Spencer. What you got, bro?
Man, nothing. Y'all have a good weekend. Be safe.
Yeah.
Love on your loved ones. Make it special.
That's
Josh, what about you? What you got?
Be safe, move freight, make money. Yeah. That's all I got.
Love it. Mr. Cantera.
Well, we do not have a TikTok diner today. I've got some personal stuff I need to take care of. So we will be back next week with Jeff Dickinson, who's going to be talking about his new shipper forward freight fraud program, and it's a doozy. I've heard a lot about it already, and he's going to be unveiling it on the show. And of course, it is fantastic to officially be back with the Lounge Media Group again.
Hell yeah! I told you you're not getting that bonus till the end of the year.
That's fine. I'm okay with that.
Sorry, Spencer, what'd you say, bro?
Nothing. I was being sarcastic.
surprise there. Let's see, what do we got? What do I got? Everyone have a good day. And tomorrow, Freestyle Friday in the lounge, 4 p.m. Central, 5 Eastern. Y'all know, we're just gonna chill, have a good time, pop a few tops, talk, you know, all that good stuff.
Try and pop on there with a cigar or something.
Okay.
If we
know
don't
how to log
get
in.
we're supposed to get more thunderstorms around that time, but we'll see.
See, it'd be great. You can smoke a cigar on your balcony while it rains in the back.
Yeah.
The ambiance. We'll have a whole
sugar.
Yeah, and then we'll have a moment of silence, and we'll have like an ASMR moment, you know, with the rain falling, and we'll get you to like rub on your mic.
Yeah, you wait for that.
More subscriptions.
Anyway, what do you got, Spencer?
Just, you know, we got the Father's Day sale going on right now at RoadDogCigar.com. 25% off. Use code SMOKE25. Get dad, you know, keep dad caffeinated and smoke, you know. Yeah, that's pretty much it right now.
All right. Well, with that, we're going to be out of here. Everybody have yourself a good one. Here comes that beautiful bean footage.